Uh, situationships. Yeah, let's go. Pretty cool. Hello, best friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Motlati, and as usual, I've got a hot topic for you guys today. Today's topic is a suggested one, inspired by my previous video of 5 red flags in dating situationships. You know what I'm talking about, and if you don't know, don't worry. I'm gonna explain what situationships are, disadvantages from different women. Okay. Situationships definition is you guys are less than a relationship, but more than a casual relationship. Casual means pretty cool. Relationship that is undefined, meaning nobody knows what we're doing, but we just go with the flow, honey. Okay? I feel like we live in a society where we no longer want rules. The whole concept behind rules was to protect us from certain things. You know, with pop culture, with rap culture, with being a baddie, Instagram baddie. We are a generation that hates rules. We are a generation that hates boundaries, and our lack of boundaries, our lack of rules, we are broken, we are depressed, we are growing dysfunctional families, we're in dysfunctional relationships, we're in dysfunctional marriages. And when you're in a dysfunctional relationship and you bring kids in, you carry a dysfunction all the way down to your kids, and it's painful. Look, rules are there for a reason. Don't fall into situationships. So did you know scientifically a hormone which is called a bonding hormone is released every time you cuddle, every time you hug, and every time you do the deed, girl? When it's released, you can't override it. How you know for sure that you're in a situationship? No consistency. It's a situation, honey. Y'all could be doing things together every week like clockwork, and then suddenly you realize that maybe the other person has other things to do, and since it's not a relationship, they don't owe you any accountability. Well, this week I can't be with you because this and this and that. And I guess the no consistency part comes there because it's not consistent, it's not reliable, it's not a constant thing. It could change tomorrow. You could wake up tomorrow and the person you're in a situationship with could be like, I've decided I won't be seeing you for the next 2 weeks. And I think that's where the disadvantage comes through. You don't know if it's the guy or it's the girl who might catch feelings or start feeling a certain way or start wanting more out of the relationship. And that's a disadvantage because, as I said, we've got that hormone, and that hormone said, oh, we were cuddling last night, or oh, that hug was not a situationship type of hug. That was a hug like one in a relationship. You know, like, we human, we have emotions, and I think that's why things like situationships and casual dating, sometimes it's not for all of us. Emotions get the better of us, and then we start feeling certain way, conflicts and a lot of misunderstandings, in the sense that it's a situationship, and we defined it earlier that it's undefined, right? So you guys don't know what you're doing. Now the misunderstanding part comes in because you're like, we didn't talk about, are we dating? We didn't talk about what we're doing, and therefore I cannot be coming through or entitled. Deep down inside, you feel like it's no longer in that situationship level, and you guys feel like you've been cuddling and you've been doing things that people in relationships do, and that's where the conflict comes in, because one person could definitely be for it and the other person could definitely be in a completely different world. Which leads me to my next point: rejection. The disadvantage of situationship is that there is rejection involved because one person is on a different page, therefore might leave the other one who wants more, or the other one who had higher expectations, feeling a little rejection. Rules are important because it makes you better in life. It protects you from the worst experiences. And if I didn't have a mother who was so strict, I don't know where I would have been. And I guess this whole segment is a love letter to my mother. Shout out to you, mom. Shout out to you. Do not jump into the trends, because not all of these trends are wholesome. Not all of these trends are helpful to your soul, to your spirit.
That's pretty good.
She always said, right now you're always in your room, you're always texting, you don't want to even spend time with me. I won't lie, I was annoyed. I was like, yo, can I just grow up and leave, go live my best life? Now that I'm in my 20s, my late 20s, I'm realizing that, yo, mama was right. Mama was right, and the rules that she put in place, she knew exactly what she was doing. She was not trying to kill my vibe. Trends come and go, but kids that are conceived under the trends of situationship, there's many. Check the stats. It's real life. In relationships where the parents don't actually love each other, and kids grow up not understanding what true love is. The male is the head, and he sets the rules, and he loves his wife, and he leads by example. Then we have a better chance of healthy kids with healthy behaviors and healthy boundaries, and focus on other things. Maybe focus on self-love, and forget about friends with benefits, forget about situationships. Obviously, I want you guys to comment down below and tell me what you guys think. This is only my opinion. So I actually thought I met this guy, we have a lot in common, we go out on dates, and it was great. Obviously, I started catching some feelings. However, he was very, very busy. His career was booming at the time, so he was always doing this, going to this meeting, going to this work thing, and I was just, sort of still finding my way. We dated for a couple of months, and I felt like, okay, he can start meeting my friends. He met my best friend, we went to events together, we double dated. In my mind, I was I was guilty of this. We didn't define it. That was where the danger came in, because we didn't define it, and I was starting to catch feelings. What attracted me most to a guy is their mind, how they think. Smart guys. Then suddenly things started changing. As a woman, trust your intuition. So I started feeling like, okay, yes, we didn't define it. We didn't talk if I'm his girlfriend or I'm not. But he could at least, update me. Why aren't we seeing each other? Why aren't you coming over to pick me up for a dinner date or picnic or lunch or anything? We came to a point where he just literally stopped talking to me, because obviously I caught feelings and I was starting to be very needy. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, guys. Blowing up his phone what's going on? Are you gonna see me? And he was giving me short answers, and I think quickly I realized that, oh, girl, first of all, y'all are not dating. Secondly, he doesn't owe you anything, because this is a situationship, darling. Fast forward to how it ended. He just ghosted me. He ghosted me, literally, guys. He just ghosted me. I don't blame him, because now I understand that was a situationship. Who was I to be mad? But was I mad? I was living with my friend Priscilla, wherever you are. I know you're watching, girl, so confirm this story in the comment section. Priscilla had gone home that weekend, where I realized, okay, this is over. This guy's online. He's not talking to me. I haven't seen him in a week or two. So this is it. I made peace with it, and I did not eat for 2 or 3 days. Nothing could go in, guys. I could only drink water. No judgment. Some people are tough, but I was breathing through the womb. Here I am, placed myself on the girlfriend pedestal. Auntie, I'm not. And the realization of this guy is not into you anymore, and he doesn't owe you anything. I guess that really hit me hard. So I didn't eat my food. And I love food. That was the lesson. I was like, never again will you get into a relationship with no rules, not knowing where you are, what you are. Never again. Just trying to say, when you handle and carry yourself like a woman with value, not many people are able to come get you. You know, usually when you have to get a bag, a Chanel shoe, or a Chanel handbag, darling, or even a Chanel belt, so some of these things are like 40,000 a bag. Like, why? It's because this brand has built themselves a name over the years, and they create quality, that's for sure. You would think that people wouldn't buy it, but guess what? People who can afford it, they go buy that Chanel, they go buy that Gucci, they go buy that Balenciaga, baby. They go buy it. You know why? Because it has value. When they look at it, it's valuable. And you know what? They take care of those bags. They take care of those shoes. Some people went through a lot to even get that bag, and some people use their hard-earned cash. That's why they have so much respect for them. Like, keep it clean, put it in a nice designated area. Why? Because it's valuable. Why? Because they paid a price. Now, ask yourself, in a situationship, what price is the guy paying? What value does he see? You know, in a situationship, ask yourself. Ask yourself.